We had made a deposit of about over 100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we had not signed any agreement because they had trusted us.
How did you manage to get another venue?
We didn't know where to start. We did not know where to start. What we did was,
Welcome back to Events Hub, Home of Solutions. Today we are here with Mr. and Mrs. MYLES KAHUTHIA. Maybe you can introduce yourself to the audience. Let them know who you are.
Hi guys, my name is MYLES. This is my wife.
My name is Grace Wanjiro KAHUTHIA, or Mrs. MYLES.
Yes. Thank you so much for having Events Hub here with you. Now, you guys have been married for 3 years, I believe, yes? Maybe you can tell us briefly, how has the journey been so far? You guys are married. How has the journey of marriage been?
It's bittersweet.
It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
All right. So our focus today, I want us to focus on, now you've engaged Grace. You're very sure that this is the woman I want to spend the rest of my life with. And you've started the planning of the wedding.
Yeah.
How was that process?
Well, just like any other process I'd imagine, we've had challenges from the gate. Things were against us, you know.
Yes.
But we also had so much favor,
All
thank
right.
God, because he's the author of the marriage.
Okay.
We had so much favor, though.
Yes.
Yeah, we are here today, so we want to go.
Awesome. There's something you've mentioned that there were challenges, and that is what I want us to speak about today.
Okay.
What are the main challenges you faced when you were planning the wedding? You get, like, when it comes to planning any event, there's a lot that entails, from the venue to the food. How did you connect to these service providers?
Well, when me and Grace decided that we're going to do this, we had to agree on the service providers in the list.
Yes.
And the challenge started from the venue. Where we had our own idea of where we'd want the venue to be.
Okay.
And we made every necessary plans to be able to secure this place.
Yes.
But now, as time went on, as people began to know where this thing will be, and the challenge mostly was with because in that place they had used a look. Yeah, so there were statues, there are some kind of things. So there are people who are not comfortable with that.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think because of that, we had already gone, because us, we didn't have an issue with it. So we had already gone on and secured the place. But now when our parents knew that that's the place we wanted to do our wedding, they didn't take it very kindly, because because of that, we had to make changes. Okay. Yeah.
So once you've decided, because I want to get this, you've already secured the venue.
Yeah.
And let me ask this to Grace as a bride. You know, every bride has this idea of a wedding in their mind. So you are very comfortable with the venue in the first place.
Yeah.
And now here you are, you're being told you have to change you have to change the venue. How did that make you feel? And the venue that now you are to change to, were you comfortable with it? Or how did everything unfold?
Initially, we loved the venue that we had chosen, and it was a beautiful place.
Yes.
Now having to change it changed everything, because we now had to the initial venue we had gotten tents, chairs, food. Is there something else? The decor, everything was in there. But now, having to change the venue, we had to change a lot of things, including food. Now the things I've mentioned. Yes. So it was stressful. It wasn't something enjoyable, and having to do that, we rubbed shoulders with our parents, since they're the ones who initiated this, and we had that disagreement. So we changed that venue 21 days to the wedding. 21 days to the wedding is when we started to look for a new venue. And it wasn't easy.
Yes.
I think my husband can help me tell
you. After now the cancellation, we had already secured the venue.
Yes.
We had this, people had contributed cash, so we have money from people who are looking forward to
the wedding.
Yes. So now after the cancellation, they told us that if it has gone beyond 21, they can't refund back all the cash.
So that was a loss.
It was like we lost how much?
We had made a deposit of about over 100,000.
Wow.
And we had not signed any agreement because they had trusted us. So and since days were moving fast, they said they will not refund everything. They refunded like
60%. Was it 40%?
No, like 60%.
60%.
Yeah.
60%.
So you still had some losses of about 40%.
Yeah. Of money we did not have.
It's good to clarify that.
Yeah, and then now we have to go. Everyone, you already have that WhatsApp group. You're telling people, so this is where we are.
Yes.
So now how do you go back and tell people,
we've shifted.
We're no longer going with this venue and we don't have this cash.
And we don't know where the venue.
So what really happened? How did you manage to get another venue?
We didn't know where to start. We did not know where to start. What we did was we started now, because the people who had really an issue with the place were our parents.
Yes.
So now we had to sit down with them and discuss the issue. Like, okay, now this place has been cancelled. Now what will we do? What's next? Then they told us they'll cater for everything, which we were not comfortable with because it's our wedding. We should have a say. So what happened was we had to go to other different venues. They took us they took me to different venues where they wanted the place to be. But now every place we went, they told us either one of two things. Either that place is booked on that day, or it won't be possible.
All right.
So it happened like that for 3 venues.
Yes.
For 3 venues. So after that is when we found a place, I think Grace Gardens, Grace Gardens in Kawasukari.
Yes.
And they were able to talk to the owner and they were able to secure the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Grace Wedding is where you guys did your wedding now?
No.
Oh. Okay.
So now that's the place we secured for that day.
Yes.
That was the answer. That was the answer that they had.
All right.
So then after that, we know that like the venue now is secured.
Sorted, yes.
So now the rest of the things, the decor, the food, now that was the burden now. So now as we're going on to know how this is going to be, we met there was a lot of favor. God gave us a lot of favor because of what we were going through. Well, I remember like there's a place where we went for tents, for tents and chairs, and we got like I don't know, like 20 or 30% discount. Someone would just look at us and tell us, okay, this is what I'm supposed to charge you, and then they would look at us and say, but just give me this, and they don't know us. So there was a lot of favor God did for us because of what was happening. So after tumejua sasa hapa mazee at least vitu zina take shape, tumeweza pumzika. I think now the day before the wedding.
The eve of your wedding now?
Now, because our wedding was supposed to be on Saturday.
Yes.
Sasa Friday. Ndo tukaanza kupata stories zingine hatukuwa tunazilike.
What are these stories?
The venue. You know, the people that we were, our team, the people who are responsible. For going to look for, to be able to put the decors and they are very nice guys and they are close friends. So when our walijua before us that this place in a challenge, they had to figure out how to tell us.
All right. Because now this is the eve of your wedding.
Maze,
So you guys are preparing to marry tomorrow.
you've invited everyone, you've told everyone venue iko.
And everyone knows this is the venue.
Yeah. So now, what I remember was I saw, nilingia tu WhatsApp,
Yes.
and I saw a picture. Kwa hii picture, kuna notice right next to notice ya Grace Gardens. And this picture this notice says, we do not allow for any event to be done in this place because this place is a restricted area for a residential area or something. And that's the day before. Hizo ndo nilikuwa naenda kununua viatu za wedding. Nikiwa tao. That's the message I got. So now after that, what's going to happen? Should I tell her? Because she didn't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I remember I was speaking to, I don't know if it was, there was nani. Sikumbuki, but aliniambia, be careful of how you say it, because vile if I am say like like now this is it, I give up. Yeah. So I think it was my mom who called her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it who called you to give you the information?
I can't remember.
But you remember the information being passed?
Yeah, I remember the information being passed. And it was in a sensitive way.
All right.
Yeah, it didn't make me feel extremely panicked.
Okay.
But of course you have to panic.
Yes.
But I wasn't extremely panicked.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now after you've passed the message, but you barely have 24 hours.
Yeah.
Now what happens?
Kitu ya kwanza mimi nilicall Apostle. Apostle now is almost officiating already.
Yes.
So mimi nilimcall nikamshow. Sijui utakuwaje. Yes, what do you mean? Nikamwambia venue
Kaput.
Maze. Hatuna venue.
Yes.
So what happened? So nikamwambia this is from what I heard was that there were cops walikuwa shaka kwa hiyo place. Wakafunga hiyo place na lorry. Kulikuwa na lorry. Zimefunga hiyo place completely out of bounds.
Yes.
But they had even put guys there to man that area. Hakuna mtu anaingia.
Yes.
So now I explained everything to him. Akaniambia nyinyi msijali.
Yes.
So akaniambia nikamwambia, but now what are you going to do? Akasema, what do you need for the wedding? Nikamwambia, since you have a wife. Nikamwambia, yes, I have that time fiance. Yes, I have a fiance. Akaniambia, do you have someone who's officiating there? Nikamwambia, yes, it's you. Akaniambia, nini basi nyingine? Akaniambia, hata kama ni kwa barabara,
I'll officiate.
Tukawashikanisha.
Yes.
That's when I went kwa hoteli fulani, nikaitisha mbuzi. Nika down, nikapunguza pressure.
Uliamua kupunguza pressure na kukula.
Napunguza pressure. Viatu nilikuwa nishabaya. So, niziekelea tu juu ya meza na mbuzi yangu.
Nukaambia stress cheki keti chini. Nikushughulikie.
Kama tunaweza ifanyia kwa barabara.
As long as wife yuko.
Wife.
Na officiating pastor yuko. Awesome. I'm laughing, but it's a sad story though. I'm imagining all the pressure you're planning, and here you are thinking, okay. But I love that mentality. Now, what happens? It's okay, umeketi chini, umetoa pressure. But by the end of the day, there is a bride that is waiting for wedding tomorrow morning. Yeah. Do you have a backstory of like what really now happened or what took place after that?
After that? Immediately.
Yes. After sasa umeketi chini umeamua hautapata stress. Did you guys finally manage to get a venue?
I remember I called her, called my fiance.
Yes.
Nikamwambia hivi ndio vitu ziko, akaniambia alikuwa shasikia. Nikamwambia but hivi ndio tuna approach kitu. Nimepigia Apostle nimeongea naye, amesema hata kama niko barabara na shikanisha. I love to say pia alipikia hiyo idea na kafurahi na kwa hapo.
What a bride. Like you were like okay, ataka niko barabara kasonge.
Yeah, I had to be positive. There's nothing else to do.
Oh, I love that. I love that positivity. So by the time you guys are going to bed, if I can put it like that, you guys didn't have a venue.
We did not. Nakumbuka tukienda na my best man. Tukisha kwa hao. Hiyo time ilikuwa around 11 usiku.
Yes.
No venue.
This is 11 p.m.
11
At 10 a.m. you're supposed to have a wedding.
Yeah.
And there's no venue.
There's no venue. So wananipigia simu. Wanaambia bro, wewe uko wapi? Na mimi sijui. What do you mean I'm doing? And they say it's a long story, but by cash. So wedding smear.